We've got some breaking news to get to. A civil lawsuit has been filed against Jay-Z, saying the rapper raped a 13-year-old girl back in 2000. The suit alleges that Jay-Z, whose real name is Sean Carter, raped the girl after the Video Music Awards.
We have quite the updates for you in the Sean Combs story. Jay-Z has just been named in a lawsuit as the previously unidentified celebrity.
Whatever is going on now began to unfold publicly in October when a lawsuit was filed by a woman who claims she was assaulted when she was just 13 years old. According to reports, Jay-Z and Sean Diddy Combs are tied to allegations involving a 13-year-old girl from the year 2000. The details are disturbing and have caused a lot of debate.
Jay-Z is speaking out after he's accused by a woman in a civil lawsuit of raping her when she was 13, along with Sean Diddy Combs.
Back in October, a lawsuit was filed against Diddy by a woman who claimed that, as a young teenager, she tried to attend the MTV Music Video Awards. She said that she ended up being picked up by Diddy's driver and taken to an after-party. At the party, she alleged that she was drugged and sexually assaulted by Diddy and another male celebrity, while a female celebrity watched. At first, the second male celebrity was unnamed, but now Jay-Z's name has been linked to these accusations.
Hip-hop mogul Jay-Z is denying allegations that he raped a 13-year-old girl back in the year 2000. His name surfaced over the weekend.
Jay-Z has strongly denied these allegations. He responded with a lengthy statement and has even taken legal action against the lawyer representing the accuser, Tony Buzbee.
And he's saying because of this, Jane Doe said, you know what, name him in the lawsuit. And that's why they went back and amended this suit. Because again, this suit is not a new suit. They just updated and put Jay-Z's name in. And Buzbee is saying, I did that not because he want to shake you down, but because you tried to scare my client.
For those unfamiliar, Tony Buzbee is a high-profile lawyer who has represented many individuals claiming to be victims of Diddy and other celebrities. Reports say he has been involved in over 100 similar cases. This connection to multiple lawsuits has raised questions about his methods, with some people accusing him of extortion. In this particular case, Jay-Z alleges that Buzbee sent him a demand letter, a common legal tactic asking for settlement money in exchange for confidentiality. Jay-Z did not take kindly to this and chose to fight back instead of settling. He described the accusations as false, calling the demand letter a blackmail attempt designed to exploit the public's curiosity and assumptions.
Who I have done a bit of research on seems to have a pattern of these types of theatrics. You claim to be a Marine. Marines are known for their valor. You have neither honor nor dignity.
He also challenged Buzbee to file criminal charges if the claims were true, arguing that real justice should be pursued instead of using lawsuits for financial gain. Jay-Z didn't hold back in his public response. He called Buzbee's actions deplorable and said he has dealt with people like him before. He expressed frustration over how these accusations have affected his family. In his statement, he mentioned the heartbreak of having to explain these allegations to his children. One of his daughters is old enough to hear about these claims from friends, and he said it's painful to see his family dragged into such a scandal. He also voiced sympathy for real victims of abuse, who might feel their stories are overshadowed or distorted by cases like this.
His law firm sent them a demand letter, and in that demand letter, they never asked for a penny, they just asked for mediation. Now, I will say I did reach out to Attorney Buzbee's office to clarify what would the mediation be about, because normally when you mediate, you want to come to an agreement. An agreement is normally money.
Now, Buzbee has defended himself, insisting he is simply advocating for his clients. He denied the accusations of extortion and argued that asking for confidential mediation is standard practice in these types of cases. In his response to Jay-Z, Buzbee brought up his background as a Marine, saying that he is not easily intimidated. He claimed he has faced harassment since taking on these cases, including having people follow him and his family, as well as being contacted by those trying to discredit him. This situation has sparked heated discussions online. Many people are questioning whether these allegations are true or if this is just another example of high-profile figures being targeted for money or fame. Others argue that even the possibility of such actions should be taken seriously and thoroughly investigated.
He today filed his own new legal papers against Buzbee and his law firm. Jay is demanding the woman reveal her identity or have her lawsuit tossed out.
For Jay-Z, the timing of this scandal couldn't be worse. With his name attached to such a horrific claim, public opinion is split, and his reputation is under intense scrutiny. The allegations against Jay-Z and Diddy have also reignited debates insights about power dynamics in the entertainment industry. Over the years, there have been numerous accusations of abuse by powerful men in music, film, and other fields. Some believe that the Me Too movement, which brought many of these issues to light, still has a long way to go in exposing wrongdoing and holding people accountable. Others caution against rushing to judgment without solid evidence, pointing out that false accusations can ruin lives and careers.
Says she got up, at which point he grabbed her, threw her again on the bed. At that point, she claims that Jay-Z removed her clothing as she grew more and more disoriented. The allegation is that Jay-Z raped her first.
Jay-Z's case is particularly tricky because there is no clear evidence yet. The accusations date back more than 2 decades, making it harder to verify what happened. Memories fade and physical evidence is often unavailable in cases this old. This has led some to question the credibility of the claims, while others argue that survivors should always be given the benefit of the doubt, especially when it comes to such serious allegations. Diddy, who is also facing numerous lawsuits, has remained relatively quiet about this specific case, but the accusations against him are piling up, and many are wondering how these claims will impact his career. In the past, Diddy has been a king in the music industry, but now his reputation is taking a hit, and some fans are struggling to reconcile the man they admired with the accusations being leveled against him.
Is the recently, I'm telling the last 10 minutes, unsealed indictment against Sean Combs, and I'm going to read it for you, and I'm going to go through it with you. I am breaking this down in real time.
It's worth noting that legal battles like these can drag on for years. Even if Jay-Z and Diddy are eventually cleared of wrongdoing, the damage to their reputations could be lasting. In the court of public opinion, accusations often leave a stain, regardless of the outcome. This is why some celebrities choose to settle cases quickly and quietly, even if they believe they are innocent. But Jay-Z has made it clear that he won't take that route. By fighting back so publicly, he is taking a big risk, but he seems determined to prove his innocence. The accusations suggest that Jay-Z and Diddy might have been involved in criminal activity. While no concrete evidence has been presented yet, the fact that such claims are being made is already damaging. This is because public perception often moves faster than the legal process. People form opinions based on headlines, rumors, and social media chatter, and this can harm someone's reputation long before any facts are confirmed. One of the key points being discussed is how Jay-Z has responded to the situation. Instead of taking a measured approach, he has been accused of using aggressive tactics to silence those making allegations against him. There are claims that he has tried to intimidate Tony, the lawyer involved in the case, and even attempted to gather information about him in questionable ways.
On these accusations that he ran a train with Diddy on a young woman at a party against her will. Bad news is this grand conspiracy and the downfall of Jay-Z.
If these tactics are true, they do not make Jay-Z look innocent. Instead, they make him seem desperate and possibly guilty. When someone is accused of something serious, the way they handle it matters. Jay-Z has the right to defend himself, but many feel he has gone about it the wrong way. If he had calmly presented his side of the story and focused on disproving the allegations with evidence, the public might have been more willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. Instead, his approach has made things worse, drawing more attention to the accusations and creating more speculation about what he might be hiding. This situation is not just about Jay-Z, it also affects Beyonce.
This sure was a choice. What is it, a day or so after such serious allegations? Jay-Z thought it was wise to show up to the Mufasa red carpet with Beyonce and parade his daughter around like a prop.
While she is not accused of anything herself, being married to Jay-Z ties her to this controversy. People are already questioning if she knew about any of the alleged wrongdoing and whether she should distance herself from him. This is a difficult position for anyone to be in, especially someone with such a carefully built public image. If the allegations continue to grow and more details come out, Beyonce might face pressure to separate herself from Jay-Z. This is not because she is guilty of anything, but because staying with him could harm her own reputation and career. Jay-Z's businesses are also at risk. He is involved in many ventures, from music to fashion to sports, and his reputation is a big part of why people want to work with him. If the public turns against him, it could affect his partnerships and investments. Companies and investors often distance themselves from controversy to protect their own interests. This means that even if the allegations are proven false later, the damage to his business relationships could already be done. There is also the issue of how these allegations might encourage others to come forward. When someone as high profile as Jay-Z is accused of wrongdoing, it can inspire others to share their own experiences. If there are more more people with claims against him, this situation could escalate quickly. It is possible that people who have stayed silent in the past might now feel empowered to speak up, especially if they believe they will be taken seriously. At the same time, it is important to remember that accusations are not proof. In the past, we have seen cases where people were accused of terrible things, only for the accusations to later be disproven. But the damage to their reputations was already done.
An official lawsuit, it's everywhere. It's now being talked about louder than ever. I guess, does that give you some peace to know that people are finally really questioning this man?
Jaguar Wright is one person who has been very vocal about Jay-Z and Diddy. She has made strong statements, accusing them of being involved in a culture of wrongdoing. Her comments have added fuel to the fire and brought even more attention to the situation. Whether her claims are true or not, they have made people look more closely at Jay-Z and question his actions and character. This story is far from over, and it's likely that more details will emerge in the coming months. And I am sure you don't want to miss that, so don't forget to give this video a like, smash that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell while you're down there.